I'm the kind of person who's always been driven by logic, a planner, a problem solver, someone who could always trust his mind to figure things out. But there was a moment, one I'll never forget, when that trust began to slip. It started subtly. I'd walk into a room and forget why I was there, lose my train of thought mid-sentence. Names I should have remembered vanished like smoke. I chalked it up to stress, to getting older, to multitasking too much. We all have those moments, right? But then it got worse. I started feeling disconnected, like I was floating through the day instead of living it. The clarity I once had, it was gone, replaced by fog, frustration, and a gnawing sense that something wasn't right. I still looked healthy on the outside, but inside I was terrified. And then came the night that changed everything. I was home alone, flipping through podcasts, searching for answers, and I stumbled on an episode of the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Joseph was interviewing Dr. David Perlmutter, someone I'd heard of but never really listened to. The episode was called The Brain Drain, and I clicked play. Within minutes, it felt like he was talking about me. Dr. Perlmutter spoke of how inflammation and poor metabolic health don't just damage our bodies, they steal our minds. He explained the science behind brain fog, memory lapses, even depression. And he pointed to something I'd never even considered: uric acid. Most people associate uric acid with gout, but Dr. Perlmutter revealed its deeper connection to cognitive decline, weight gain, and a process called mitochondrial dysfunction, essentially the slow breakdown of our body's energy engines. My blood tests had shown elevated uric acid before, and my doctor had brushed it off. But now I realized it wasn't nothing. It was a warning. The solution? It wasn't a pill. It wasn't another quick fix. It was about reducing the triggers, cutting back on fructose, processed foods, and excessive purines. Dr. Perlmutter emphasized hydration, the power of polyphenols, and the incredible impact of targeted nutrition and fasting on brain resilience. I made changes, immediate ones. I swapped out sugary snacks for whole foods. I started walking in the mornings, getting sunlight on my face. I began intermittent fasting to give my body time to reset, and I paid attention to the way I slept, the way I moved, the way I ate. It didn't happen overnight, but the fog began to lift, and more importantly, I wasn't scared anymore. I understood what was happening inside me, and I had the tools to fight it. If you've ever felt like your brain just isn't firing the way it used to, you need to hear this conversation with Dr. David Perlmutter. Joseph asks all the right questions, and what comes out is a powerful, life-changing explanation of how to protect the brain through simple, practical changes. You can listen to the full episode now at burnitnutrition.com/podcast56. Or find it on iTunes or Spotify under Burn It Nutrition. And if you're making changes to improve your brain and body, don't forget your electrolytes. One thing I didn't realize when I started fasting was how much electrolytes affect your cognitive clarity and physical energy. That's where Element came in. It's a clean, zero-sugar electrolyte mix with everything your body needs: sodium, magnesium, potassium. I drink it daily, especially during fasts and after workouts. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Go to drinklmnt.com/burnit to claim yours. That's drinklmsnati.com/burnit. Don't wait until the fog gets too thick. Your brain is your greatest asset. Protect it. Listen to the full episode now at burnitnutrition.com/podcast56. And I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.